Hi everyone. Since I was doing a tag for Shell, she suggested I do one more, so this would be tomorrow's video. I still got the same fabric, the strips, so that's still going to be the same. I come up with a little bit different, and she found this music paper. I think the camera. Sorry guys, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit because I just don't have a lot of room. I don't know why. Polly Wally Doodle. Just when she showed me that, I just started laughing. So, and I'm not like, like I told you, I'm not a paper crafter at all. So, when I was cutting it, I used her stupid cutter, but it didn't work well. It ripped it, and I ain't gonna throw that Polly Wally Doodle away. I do know that much. So, I thought, well, since we're doing blue, and this is one of those, manila folder thingamabobbers. So, I thought, well, I just don't want to throw it away. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this ugly color. I know she's going to say, Clint, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, I did, so, and I don't regret it. I used the ink blender I made her. This was actually the second one I made her. I don't know where her very first one went to. It's a tad bit different design. So, I'm going to line the... Oh, I need a little bit more. Right there on the very edge. I really want it to... I hope that glue sticks to this ink stuff, because I got it where I need to glue it. But that's okay. Okay. Probably, here, let me do this, or I'm going to really forget about it, and then she's going to say, where's my stuff at? I'll say, I don't know. I don't know. It's got stuff on it. I'll set it there so it doesn't. I really need, oh well.
What did you do?
Nothing. Just your ink stuff. Nothing. Just go back to what you're doing. So, yeah, I've been practicing. After I got done with the first video, I got to looking at it. And like I had mentioned in the last video about a chenille, and I just don't know really if I want to put that much time in it. So, so I'm going to try to get this centered as much as I can. So, I think that looks good right there. I know you guys are a little harder for you to see. I apologize. I have the camera out because of, her bratty cubby of he's coming over. So he's a cool little cat. He's my little buddy. Me and him play all the time. He brings me his toys, so we'll play fetch all the time. Uh-oh, did I do that? I did that, and I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
You need a paper towel.
Well, I got fabric, so I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Right there. Okay. I'll just take my little scrap piece. Oop, I got glue. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, she brought me a towel. I don't need no towel. I got a scrap piece of fabric.
Did you get it on your table?
Yes, I got it on my table. Sorry. I wiped it off, though. Cubby, you can't see what I'm doing, bub. Here. Where do I... Man, I hate this camera thing. I don't know.
Just take it down more.
Like there. So that's what I did. That's where I ripped it. So, I'm not really sure how long to make this.
What do you want?
Well, I need to... Hand me my ruler, my quilting ruler. Please, dear. So, I don't know. I gotta think about right where I'm gonna probably really want to try to use the straight edge. So, you know what? I can't see, and I really don't want to be having more rips on it. So let me...
You're using long scissors.
Oh no, I just used my, oh boy, I'm gonna catch, I just used my fabric scissors. Oops, daisy. Well, that's alright. Boy, gonna have to scold myself, I guess.
I would get in so much trouble if I done that.
Yeah, she'd be getting in trouble, and yeah. Little Pard's in her chair, so she's got to sit in Grandpa's chair, so she'll is. So, kind of want to know about where I'm going to put, where my fabric is going to start. I think it's kind of, maybe right here. There we go. Okay, what I did is I ripped it. And it's pretty straight actually. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down real quick so it doesn't go anywhere. And I know she hasn't got today's uploaded, that's what she's working on. So, but,
Yeah, but they would have seen that by now.
yeah, I know you guys will see this, but she interrupted me and I lost my word. But
Sorry.
I guess that's old age is what I hear. But, oh, that's what I was going to say. This is another one. I'm doing the very first part, and she has to come in and finish it. So we never really know what's going to happen. Like I told her earlier, it's a craft shoot. Yep, craft shoot. That's what it was. So what I'm going to do is I glued down the music paper. So now I have to bring in my fabric. So like I said, I still have the fabric strips that I used in the last video, and I cut some more. I gotta give me my rotary cutter just is not working very well. I don't know why. Like I said, I haven't used it that long. It doesn't even make sense why it ain't working. But okay, I have several strips. I know I won't need all of them, and they're an inch wide. So this is what I was thinking. Let's see here. I don't think I want to start out with the blue. Hold on. I'm gonna grab. I hate to do it. Like I said, the blue fabric I did for my first fabric tag is for my quilt, but I do have a scrap piece, so I'm gonna go grab it. And I just want one piece that separates this. So hold on. Sorry, I got my scrap piece of my blue, and I'm not going to bring out that stripology ruler thing to cut one little strip. So I just used that. So it may not be perfectly 1 inch, but that's okay. So got my trusty Singer sewing machine. That's what I want. I love my sewing machine. I know I say that all the time, but I do. I just think it's so much fun to use such a neat part of history. So what I'm going to do is, this is my quilt blue. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it in half, and excuse the beeping. They're supposed to be chip and sealing our road sometime. It's been postponed several times because of all the rain we've had. So I'm going to take it and set the loop about right there, or not loop, whatever you call it. It's pretty straight. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just don't want any of the manila folder to show. Like I said, it's an ugly color, and that's not really what I want. So I know, I'm sorry. That's who I am. I kind of say things, and that's on my mind. And I don't mean to be rude if I seem like that's not what I'm about. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this. And I know Shell is saying she will be going around the edges. And we're thinking about trying to find some blue thread. I'm sure I have some. Like I said, I only use white thread whenever I quilt. I don't use colors. The first quilt I did, it had yellow. I used a yellow thread for it. So this is what it's looking like. You can still see a little bit. I kind of didn't bring it down far enough. But she can actually glue that right there. Actually, I think I will. Where's her dumb glue? There it is. And as always, like she says, she's using art glitter glue. So I gotta be careful not to get it on my table. I got it. I already did a little bit, but I wiped it up. So okay, and my seam's not straight, and it really don't need to be, or it doesn't need to be. Like I always say, I'm just a locator. So some of them, I got several. She was thinking about me doing a vertical line from side to side, but a lot of the strips that I had aren't long enough for that, so that's why I chose to do it the horizontal. Well, doesn't matter, I guess that's so no sense in so I'm going to come in, I'll do the same thing, put it in a little, and I'll line it up. To it. Just like that. Whoopsie daisy. Cover up that seam, hopefully. That's the bad thing. It's not tucked down. It's so I have to kind of hold it and position it. So I'm not doing face to face. I've got the back of the front showing, so the back, it's back to back on the fabric. So let me. I have to be really careful with this sewing machine. I don't know if I told Shell about it, but you really need to hold your thread when you're starting to sew, because it will actually start to come back, and sometimes if you don't watch it, it will actually come out of the needle, and it's not a fun thing to try to thread in this one, the sewing needle. So I'm just going to keep going up, changing the colors, of course.
Ooh, that's looking cool.
What do you think, hon?
I like it.
I think it's good, pretty neat.
Good job, baby.
Thanks, dear. She said, "Good dog, good job, baby." Like I said, the dark blue is from my quilt, and that's the color I made the first tags out of. So I really wanted to keep it in there. It's always good to, you know, even if it's just a little tiny piece every now and then of that fabric, it will bring it all together. So this takes a little longer than the last one, just because you have to fold it, hold it, fold it, hold it. Yeah, hold it and then fold it. So yeah, everything. So I have one comment that said her husband loves to sew also. So I thought that was really neat to hear. You know, in the old days, if you think about it, Scottish, you know, in Scotland and everywhere, you know, men actually knit, and they still do today. You know, it's not just a woman's, you know, woman's craft. No, yeah, woman's craft. It's just not. You know, there's a lot to it. If you look at these, they do fold up now, but when Shell edges it, they won't. So, and you know, I don't know about having the music paper at the bottom, if it should have been at the bottom or the top, but I like I said, I really wanted that poly wally doodle, and I didn't want to cover it up. And when you're doing this, you really don't know where your strips are going to end. So I may have had to cover that part up, and I didn't want that. I thought that was wanted to make sure and keep that part there. And I'm not being exact on where I'm placing my neck strip, because I mean, this part will show, this part won't. I don't want to waste, you know, it's fun to just do it, and not, like Shell says, don't overthink it, just do it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, wind's picking up. Must be gonna have a short shower. So hopefully this video won't be longer than 30 minutes. It might be with me doing this. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of these. I don't need them on there right now. Sorry, I'm out of frame. There. Well, that's pretty cool. You know, and you could even put a piece of lace in here too, really and truthfully. That might look kind of neat, you know, to have some lace in there. Huh? Yeah, why don't you get one? You know, it, huh? So she thinks she has the perfect lace. So.
Dark.
Oh, is that dyed? Coffee dyed?
Coffee dyed, yeah.
Oh, she's got some coffee dyed lace. So
coffee sprayed.
maybe.
But you could trim it down.
Well,
next to one here. Would that work?
Here, let's look at this. Let me have a little. She just gave me a piece of lace. It looks like it was coffee dyed, so I'm just going to cut a small piece and I'm going to try something. I'm not being very particular on it. And it might be kind of fun. I can actually put it here maybe, and then I'll just bring up my, actually I don't want that. I want this part right here. Isn't that a neat way to top it right there? I can take some of that blue dye stuff she has. Look out, some butterballs up here, so, oh, who knows. Butterball's right by the sewing machine. You can't really see her, she's just, and,
I think she needs daddy love.
yeah, I haven't. I've been so busy with work, and I had like a 14-hour day a couple days ago, and I walked like 16,000 steps, so, and then yesterday I had to work on top of that, which I try not to do because I just can't recover. It's really hard to recover from it, and so I've been haven't had a lot of time to actually just spend with Sophia, so she's been kind of, she got stuff stuck to her butt. Okay, but so she's been loving on Mama, and but yeah, she needs daddy loving. We snuggled for quite a while before I started the video, so you know, she's my little girl. We have that. There's a video of us bottle feeding her, and it's in Shell's whatever. I don't know if she'll put a link to it or not, but I don't know why I like this right there with the blue behind it. So I think I would probably sew right there, and then I'll probably just keep going up until where I feel, actually I need more of that blue stuff. Let me do that again, because with it being a see-through lace or whatever you call it, doily or whatever, I really want that color of blue. And let me see here. Huh, hold on. Let me try something else real quick. Ooh. Where did my stuff go? I'm having fun trying to figure this out. To me, it's... Oh, look at that. Come here, look at this, babe. I think this is pretty neat. Oh, they can't see it very good. That's the only bad thing. I don't know if it's too important that you actually see me sewing or not. I would think you'd want more of the...
That's really pretty.
So,
get up closer to the camera. There you go.
So that, instead of using that dye ink stuff,
Yeah, you could.
this is the last that piece of my quilt fabric I have, and you know, that is pretty nice. I could do that.
Glue it down
I
whenever
could-
you're ready.
Yeah, I can glue it down, or I could even sew it down there and then take and leave it there, So I'm going to sew this real quick right here, and then I'll decide what to do. If I want to cut it or glue it, or, well, I want to put the lace on it or doily, whatever that is, also. But let me sew this down, and then I want to cover all that manila color. So let me, my sewing machine, the handle's a little heavy, so it has a tendency to not stay up in the upright position. Sometimes it will just, so let me do that real quick. Interesting. I think that might be kind of neat, actually. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that's all right. I hadn't got my tag yet. There. Okay. I think I'm good. Should be past it. Yes, I am. Like I said, Shell's supposed to, I think she's gonna, what do you call, oh, zigzag, sorry, I apologize. Okay, I got this flap here, and I gotta think, I just love this, I love the edge. I think the edge to me is really neat. And so, probably want to cover up, I don't know about, that's about right. You know, it might be neat to have maybe a cream colored thread or something just to kind of go with the coffee dye. But I don't know. And I don't, like I only use white, so I don't really. And two, you know, she could even glue that too. And then when she stitches around it, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hold off on this. I'll go glue this on there after I get my ripples made, I guess is what we're going to call it. I'm going to go ahead and keep this for a little bit, see about where I want it. This would actually, you know, I started with this color, so it probably would be, look better if I actually ended also with that color. So let me see, that's the one that has the words on it there. There's the white one. I got this one. I got the cloudy, oh, I don't have the cloud one in it. So let me put the cloud one in it real quick. Or, I don't know, more like a tie-dye, I think, in a way. Or marble, or whatever they call that technique. Huh?
Her tongue is.
Sophia is loving on Mama. I don't know if she told you or not, but she is a kisser, and she's a sweetheart, but she loves to give you kisses. Yeah, I mean, absolutely loves it. And when she was a kitten, it wasn't as fun as you might think, because her tongue kept going up her nose. And now that she's a big cat, we don't have that problem as much, but still she can get a little bit demanding. And happened to me yesterday. I loved on her, and yeah, and it doesn't feel very fun having a cat's tongue go up your nose. No matter how fun it sounds, but she's a sweetheart, so I just love her. She's the one I fed all the time, so she's a daddy's girl too, so she's a sweetheart. She's ornery. She's not, should I say, the best well-behaved cat we have, but she's just a doll. And when she looks at you with them two different colored eyes, she just melts your heart every time. And yeah, it's hard to get onto her about things, you know, but you have to. But yeah, she's a doll, and I think she knows it. So, but She's just a neat little girl. We just love cats. Cats are... I've always been a cat person. We've had dogs. Michelle and I have had a couple. I think we had 4 or 5 dogs. And, but we just, you know, cats are just our thing. We love dogs too. But we thought about maybe getting a golden retriever, especially for me, when we walk. But with the wells going in, we have a bunch of CO2 wells here, so our road isn't nearly as safe as it used to be, so we don't usually walk. And my little Bubby probably would break his little heart. I don't know if Shell told you, but his world revolves around Daddy, and it's sad because he does have that separation anxiety, but it's not like you're gone a week. You're gone just for work, you know, and he sees me washing my hair and putting my boots on, and he starts to, you'll notice he'll start to cry, and he walks around crying a lot. It just breaks your heart sometimes, but he's a sweetheart. He's got to come home. He's always happy when I get home. It's strange. He's very intuitive. A lot of times he senses that I'm coming home. Jill said he'll start acting different, and pretty soon she'll realize that I must be close to being home, and she's right. So I'm going to go ahead and go over that blue. I'm going to go ahead and just come up a couple more ripples, and then we'll put that one piece on there, because I really, with it being coffee dyed, I think a different color thread would be the best for it. So I want to cover up the edge white with this like that, and then probably go ahead and I might even, it's kind of sewn edge on this, so let me go ahead and tack it down about where I want it. Let me do that. Put a little bit of edge on this. So I don't know what my time is. I'm almost done. I know Shell says it's okay, no big deal. So, but I really want it to look right for you guys. So I'm gonna cover up my seam right there and try to glue that top of it down pretty good. The bottom's not even, and I'm okay with that because I'm going to go ahead and do some more ripples on it. So let me do that like that. I want it to be somewhat, there we go. I think that will be okay right there. What do you think, dear?
Ooh, I like that.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to go ahead and probably just leave it the way it is and make the ripples over it. That way I won't have to worry about trying to cut it, get it even, because you won't see that part.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we'll edge it, and I think we'll be done after I trim the excess fabric off. So that's the dark fabric I started with. Like I said, I want to end with that dark fabric. So I think a nice white probably would be good right here. So let me put in, I really have these shorter pieces. So let me, now I got blue on my fingers from that ink stuff she's got. But I guess that makes me a crafter, I guess. I don't know. Someone wrote, it was sweet, they wrote that I'm an artist on my process video of the ink blenders, but that's kind of a joke. I'm not an artist, far from an artist. I'm actually not a woodworker. I'm not very good at that with wood. I for some reason, just the ink blenders and doing some wood carving, I really enjoy that. But when it actually comes to like actual wood projects, I'm not a wood carver, wood crafter whatsoever, or woodworker. I just enjoy. I love aspen wood. I think it's such a beautiful wood, and it's so. There's a lot here. We don't have a lot of other like maple trees in this area. We just mainly have cottonwood and pine trees, of course, and we have a lot of willow trees here, the globe willows and stuff. Willows are usually the first ones that leaf out here, and they're just absolutely beautiful. And we have a lot of weeping willows and stuff. So I just love aspen. To me, it's just such a pretty wood, and it's so neat. You know, the base of the wood would be. Uh-oh, hon. Shell's got to thread my sewing machine. So that's what it's looking like. And that might actually, you know, I don't think I'm actually going to sew anymore. I think the ripple, it tied everything together. I think that looks really neat. I'm not going to do any more to it. Yeah, I like it. If she does some, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh.
I think I'm done. I like how it ended on the white. I mean,
You're okay with that?
well,
I think
look.
it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks really cool, but this would, no. Actually, hold on, I'm going to grab one more. Oh, wait, don't I have another half? Oh, I already used it. So, yeah, let me grab another. Sorry about that. I got to looking at it, and I do love it, but I think it's just not quite finished yet. So, I got a scrap piece of my quilt blue. So I'm going to put one final piece on it. Butterball's right here. She's standing in front of Shell's iPad where I usually watch.
Of course they can see her.
Well, they can see her now, yeah. Tell you what, she's a big girl, that's for sure. And she definitely looks like a stuffed turkey at times. She just has the neatest personality. She really does. All three of the three siblings are just so neat to watch how they are. She actually almost died. I'm sure Shell told you how we got him. She was the one that was in the rain out in the open, and she was very small. She was smaller than the boys were. I'm not too happy with that. Let me do this again. I still have a little bit more of that blue. Let me see something real quick. No, quit chewing on that. Little cat. My seam's showing, and I didn't even dawn on me that my white thread was going to be shown or visible. Try to. Okay, let me figure this out real quick. I know there's a way if I was to do like this. Would you quit, Sophia? Now she's getting to be a pest. So, I don't know. No, I'm okay with it. The white thread showing. Sorry, she stepped outside. So, but I wonder.
That's okay. We can always put distress ink on it. Or something.
Yeah, and I was thinking about using that distress ink.
Either the blue or even just to make it blend in.
Yeah, so I think this is it. I'm gonna call it good. I'll get it all trimmed, and then, like I said, then it's Shell's turn to complete it. she'll definitely have to put something on the back, because your seam lines, we don't want it to rip. I'm afraid it might rip. My stitches are really close. Probably the next time, if you was to do this technique, I would use longer stitches. That way it'd be less chance of your tag ripping where your lines are, where your stitching is. So I'm going to have her make sure and put something on the back. I know she wants the journaling spot on the back of them. So, but that's what I'm thinking. So that's the project for today. And I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully Shell will start feeling better and take over. This is her channel, not mine. I don't mind helping, and like I said, that's why we're a team. So, but if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and also there's a subscribe button. Please hit that, and that way you don't miss out on any of the other videos she puts up. So, I hope you guys have a great day, and take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.